What's up, my friends? Welcome back to another vlog. And for today's video, I wanted to show you guys proof of the death of the music industry. I mean, if you guys want to see solid proof of the death of the music industry, it's right here. Right here. Taxi.com. That's right, yeah, Taxi.com. I finally found the proof that I was looking for after all this time, and it turns out that they're like one of the most popular like music distribution websites, but I never knew about them for some reason. But I mean, like, just take a listen to this here that's on their opening homepage. Listen to this. Taxi's industry listings tell you exactly what decision makers need right now. Picture music to major and independent record labels, music publishing companies, film, music, ad agencies, video games, blah, 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 blah. Let's go over that opening line one more time. Taxi's industry listings tell you exactly what decision makers need right now. Decision makers? Am I not telling musicians and labels what I need? I'm letting decision makers know? Decision makers? Who are decision makers? Who are they? Who are these people? Who are they making decisions? Who are they making decisions for? Why are they making decisions? Why are they put into this, area? Why are they there? Who are decision makers? What is a decision maker? Oh, wait a minute, that's right. A decision maker is someone who decides what's popular right now. So see, that's what Taxi does, is they tell you what these major conglomerate corporations are looking for, these major music labels and video games and ads are looking for, and then they tell you what kind of music to give to these labels. They tell you what to do. That, to me, is clear proof of the death of the music industry. That's why music is in such a horrible state right now, is because musicians are being told what to play. Music is the most expressive art form on the planet. You can't contain it. You can't put borders around it. You can't decide what's popular, what you're going to show, and what you're not going to show. I mean, I think about, like, Dr. Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park, right? Life cannot be contained. Life will always find a way. Music is life. Music is the purest form, one of the purest forms of artistic, natural artistic, organic expression on this planet. And you have websites like this that are catering to designed sound. If your sound is not right, you don't get signed. I mean, imagine if somebody had said that to the Beatles, back in the day. Imagine if companies like this had existed back, when the Beatles were around, the Rolling Stones. Sorry, Beatles. Sorry, Rolling Stones. You guys aren't playing the music that we want you to play right now, so you can't get signed. Bam. No more Beatles. No Rolling Stones. They would have never come into existence, right? Now take that and apply it to today. How many Beatles are we turning away, right? How many groundbreaking musicians are we turning away because they're not playing the right music? Because you have websites like this who are supporting this method. Don't worry, guys, we'll tell you what the major music companies want you to play. And then as long as you play this music, you can get signed, right? It's all about making money. It's a business. That's all it is. They don't care about anything else except making money. Music is just the next form of art to die. It's just the next form of art to be totally monetized, and nobody cares about anything except the money. That, to me, is the death of the music industry. That's the death. When we've reached the point where we have, websites that are connected to major labels informing musicians what they should do with themselves. That's the end of the music. That's the end of the musical universe. That's the end of the universe. That's it. We've reached the end. Music's dead. That's it. You can't tell. Music is like life. You can't contain life. You don't put borders and restrictions on life. You let the flower bloom as it wants to bloom. It may be red or blue or orange. It may have stripes. It may be a different, shape or size. You don't control it. You let it bloom however it wants to bloom. If we let things continue like this, actually, you know what? It's already happened. We're already in the hole. Look at pop music. Look at how generic and repetitive and mindless pop music is, right? Because that's what sells. So that's the only thing that people are making. And that's probably the only thing that we're going to get for who knows how long. And It's because of websites like this that support it. You guys want a new website to bash on? You bash on taxi.com, because those guys are only helping musicians who are playing the game. And I don't know about you guys out there, especially if you guys are out there, any musicians out there, I don't play the game when I write my music. When I sit down to write music, even if I have a certain sound planned for an album, whatever comes out, comes out. And you know what? I enjoy that process. That's what I enjoy about writing music, is I might not know what's going to come out of me that day. And then all of a sudden something, magnificent comes out. But if I was controlled, right? If I was in a controlled environment, being informed what music I was supposed to write, well then I'm not writing my own music, am I? I'm writing somebody else's music. And that's the problem with pop music these days, with this mainstream music scene. They're all writing other people's music. It's not their music, it's other people's music. It's music that they're being told to write. Nobody tells me what to write. And you know what? If that means that I have to stay independent for the rest of my life, well then so be it. Because nobody will ever tell me what to write. Nobody contains and controls my music. I'm not a sellout. I don't go, that's another thing that it creates. It creates this world of sellout musicians. And what I mean by sellout musicians are all of these, musicians that, well, you'll see them playing on like car commercials and stuff like that. And for me, I can't stand sellout musicians. It's one of the main aspects of today's modern music world that absolutely makes my blood boil. Is these sellout musicians. You see them, you've never heard of them before, right? But they appear on a television commercial. And you know what it tells me about them? It tells me that they're the least talented people on the planet and they have no faith in their music. You know why? Because you had to attach yourself to a TV commercial to get your music known. Because you know that your music isn't good enough to stand on its own, so you have to go run to these corporate divisions to go attach your music to them. That's what websites like this support. They're telling you what to play, they're telling you what to do, because that will get you into the scene, right? It'll get you in there for a little while, it'll make you some money, and that's really the goal of music, right? It's to make money, huh? Now, money is an aspect of music. I make money off my music. My music is for sale on various platforms, but I would never sell out to corporate divisions, and I would never let another person tell me how to play my music. If somebody was offering me, $100,000 to play in a TV commercial, I would turn it down, because I know that my music is good enough to stand on its own, and it will be noticed on its own someday because it's good enough to be known. I don't need to go run to some corporate division to be some 5-second artist, right? But other people do because they're insecure and they know they're not talented. And those are the people that wind up on those websites, those are the people that wind up on TV, those are the people that wind up in your radio, and that's why I get so angry about it. Is because music is dead. The world of music has disappeared. It is gone. It is just another money-making scheme. It's everything. It's music, it's movies, it's anything. Everything's for sale these days. And there's good aspects to that because artists can get something back, but there's also bad aspects to that too, because it means that all people care about is money. They just want to make money. They don't care about anything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's turned into this giant money planet where like people are like, oh, I don't care if I'm not writing my own music, as long as I'm making money off it, as long as I'm on TV, as long as I'm being noticed, as long as I'm getting likes on Twitter, it's okay. So yeah, I mean, that right there, that is proof. That's all the proof you need, because that's how the music industry runs. Hey guys, we'll tell you what's popular, and as long as you play what we tell you to play, you'll make it, right? Didn't used to be like that. We used to just let bands flourish by themselves. That's why, a lot of people make the argument that the 90s was the last kind of, great wave of music. Well, that's true. And the reason, because even pop music, even much as I hate pop music, right? The 90s was it was like the last good pop music phase. Like bands like Third Eye Blind, right? And even though they were alternative rock, they're still considered pop music, right? Have we ever seen another band like Third Eye Blind since Third Eye Blind left? I mean, and they're still going, right? But it's not the 90s anymore. Have you seen a band like Third Eye Blind since then? Can't remember one. No, pop stars, no, they're all generic. They're all just generic. They're all playing the same music. They're not doing anything new. And the reason that the 90s was such a flourishing time for music is because those were the kind of those were like the beginning of the end days, where it's like the music companies still had a death grip on all their artists, but they allowed them to play what they wanted to play. Why? Well, because when you do that, you might come up with a new style of music, a brand new song, a brand new something that will catch on naturally and organically by itself without being controlled. The music industry still kind of recognized that, so they let the artists be free. In today's world, it is completely controlled. It is chained. Every single aspect of it is chained. Musicians can't take a step without doing the right thing, or without wearing the right clothes, or saying the right thing, or acting the right way, or playing the right type of music. And to me, music was never about conformity. It's why we have such great bands out there, underground bands out there that speak out against that stuff. Music is not about conformity. It's not about control. Music is an artistic expression. It's like telling an artist what to paint. It's like telling anybody who's good at a skilled position how to do that skilled position. You don't do that. You let people do what they're naturally good at without control, and you will get good out of it that you can still sell and make money. So it's like it doesn't even make sense that there's so much control going on. Why would you control so much? Don't you know that people are going to get sick of this control? They're going to notice this. People are already noticing. They're already catching on to pop music being so terrible. And it's because of that control. Guys, release the control. Enough with these BS websites like this that are trying to tell artists what to do with themselves. Leave us alone. Just let us make our music, you guys don't have to be penny pinchers about everything. You guys gotta back up off of art. The world of movies and music and art, you guys have to performance, you guys have to back up off this stuff. You cannot be looking for every opportunity around every corner to make money, because money equals control. Control equals unoriginality. You know what I'm saying? That's why everything is the way it is. So, anyway, those are just my thoughts today. I wanted to kind of just show you guys that website there, that unbelievable website, make you guys aware of that. It's taxi.com. So like I said, you guys looking for a new website to hate on, there's your website right there. Go ahead and tear them apart and make other people aware of this too. If this video resonates with you, what I'm talking about, make sure that you share with other people and let them know. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. As always, until next we meet, take care, and I'll see you guys back here for the next vlog very soon. Viva la real music.